Ocean Avenue, where I used to sit and talk with you. We were both 16 and it felt so right, sleeping all day, staying up all night, staying up all night.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Matt Morgis from The Weekender. We're here at the Kingston Armory checking out the show that's going to be played later here tonight, We the Kings and Yellowcard. We the Kings released Smile Kid last year. It's been taken off pretty well, and Yellowcard is back from their hiatus. The release of their new album Tuesday, March 22nd. They're kicking off their first U.S. tour since their hiatus here in Wilkes-Barre. We're going to catch up with violinist Sean Mackin later today. Right now, we're going to head backstage and see who we can catch up with back there. What's going on, guys? We're backstage here at the We the Kings Yellowcard show. We just got word Sean Mackin will be giving us a couple minutes upstairs in a little bit. He's going to talk about the new record. And hello.
Hey.
What's going on?
How you guys doing?
Good. I'm Matt.
I'm Danny. It's very nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Danny. I play drums with We the Kings, my best friends, my brothers. Hi, hello.
I'm Matt from The Weekender. We saw Danny playing some catch outside. He had some sunflower seeds.
It is springtime. There's no better time to start playing catch and eating sunflower seeds and enjoying the outside weather. Are you?
Oh, I'm loving that. It was about 40 degrees last week, so
this should be an outdoor show where people are just playing catch while watching us.
Yeah?
That's like the ultimate spring show.
And you guys have been in this area tons of times. Why do you guys keep coming back?
Yeah, we love Pennsylvania. We've actually got a bunch of people. We're from Florida originally, but we have a bunch of people in our crew that are from Pennsylvania. So they'll show us, you know, what minyoki sauce is. Like, I don't know what that is, and you know, stuff like that. All these nice little Pennsylvania things that you know, sometimes you need a tour guide to really understand. But we love this area, and we love coming back every time.
Yeah. And what's your favorite baseball team?
My favorite baseball team is the Tampa Bay Rays. They're not the most expensive team, but they are a winning team. See, the camera guy here is giving me a thumbs down, probably because he's like a Yankees or Red Sox or Phillies fan. I'll give you the one. Somebody with a lot of money. But see, this team's all about heart and the love of baseball, you know. AL East champions last year. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I'm a Red Sox fan, so unfortunately I do know that.
So you know all about it. My guy here knows about the 2008 World Series where the Phillies beat the Rays, but we're not going to talk about that.
All right, very cool. Do you guys catch a lot of spring training games down in Florida?
No, not too much. I normally wait for the regular season and stuff, and we're always usually touring and everything like that. I try and catch as many games as I can, but yeah, not too many spring training games. And
what's your pre-show rituals normally when it's either cold or rainy outside and you can't play catch?
Pre-show ritual. We all do a band stretch together, mostly led by our Japanese drum tech. He will command the stretches as we go, and then we have a nice little chant. That's a secret. It's like a little oath, little chant we do. You'll probably hear us shout it though. There's some profanity, but disregard that. But we just kind of pump ourselves up, you know, stuff like that.
Wow. Does that pump you up? You get ready?
Are you pumped?
Oh, I'm pumped. I'm stoked.
Too.
Yeah?
Only a couple more hours to the show.
And what do you guys have going on this summer, like as far as touring plans and everything?
We're trying to make 2011 like the international travel year. We've already been to the UK. We flew to Hong Kong, which brought us to the Philippines, played shows there, Indonesia, and Australia. And that's all already in 2011.
Wow. So what are you guys doing next? Are you guys doing any Warped Tour again this year or anything?
We played Warped Tour for 3 years in a row. We don't know if we're going to be able to do a 4th year in a row, because I don't know if they like to rotate bands out a little bit, and they gave us a little luxury for 3 years. But we think we're going to try something else, you know, with some other bands, maybe do our own little tour that's going to be just as awesome.
Yeah. You guys going to come back here?
Oh, to Pennsylvania? Of course. Always.
There you have it. Danny from We the Kings. Yellowcard just finished setting up their stuff. We the Kings is getting ready to load in their gear. We just met up with Sean Mackin. We're going to go upstairs in a couple minutes and see what he has to say about the show and about what their new record sounds like and what it's like kicking off their first tour in a while and see what the vibe's like between the guys. How's the new album drops on March 22nd?
Yeah.
What's the sound like on this album compared to the others?
We're 4 days away from the new record. It's pretty exciting. I think most people could probably get it if they wanted to. It's already shipped and on the internet. So, but when we kind of came together, we took, as you said, a couple years off, and it had like a renewing effect. that sound is captured as like a vintage Yellowcard sound, but it does have some of the newer elements that we discovered on our later records. So it's sort of the best mix of us, and it came out pretty well. It was a shorter time frame, so we captured a lot of that spontaneity, and feedback's been really positive. I mean, we're really happy to be on the road again, playing songs. It's a really exciting time for Yellowcard.
And what's it like being out on the road again as a group after you took such a long break?
No, like I said, I mean, we're super excited. We just got back from around the world. I think we're all sick, so sorry about that. We caught up with All Time Low in the UK and Ireland and Scotland, Wales. It was amazing. Did a couple one-offs. We have We the Kings tonight, and then we catch up with All Time Low on, I think on Sunday or Monday.
And how has the band been able to evolve over the years now that you guys have been together so long?
You know, we just keep doing our thing. You know, we want to make sure that first and foremost we give the audience a great live show. We're always constantly trying to hone our skills and make sure that we're the best musicians we can be. We want to have high energy, you know, punch right to the face with the rock sound. So that's something that's very important to us. It's been fairly easy. We have the best drummer in the business, Longinu. He's a badass. So, and then the rest of us just run around with, you know, our heads cut off, little chickens.
That's right. They will be hitting the road again with All Time Low. What was it like being over in Europe and just seeing all those cities? Like, what's a cool thing to do on a day off when you're on tour?
Well, we don't really get days off.
No?
So when you get a day off, it's like you got to sleep, you got to hydrate because you probably went out drinking the night before. You know, overseas stuff is really great for us. We worked really hard. You know, in Japan and Australia and South America, and unfortunately, we had some bad luck with our European and our UK friends. We kind of Ryan had vocal cord surgery back in 2006. We canceled a tour, and then in 2007 we announced our hiatus. We kind of didn't go to Europe. So it got to the point where we hadn't been there in about 4.5 years, and our fans kind of, they were beyond pissed. It got to the point where they were just happy that we were back. So things have been great. You know, our fans are awesome. It was definitely, All Time Low has been working really hard over there. You know, playing 2 nights at the famous London Brixton Academy, 5,000 people each night. They sold them out. I mean, 10,000 people in London is ridiculous. So everything's been great for us. We look forward to going back for some festivals later this year and maybe headlining the UK. But, you know, right now we're focused on the United States, and we can't, I mean, it's really good to be back in America.
And what's the set list shaping up to be for some of these shows?
Well, we're going to mix some of the old fan favorites in with some of the songs that are a little more obscure. I don't want to ruin anything, but you know, people have been pretty impressed with the grouping of songs, and so we're just looking to have a good time, and I think you can definitely tell that's what we're filled with, like a lot of fun, a lot of good energy, and that's kind of what Yellowcard's about right now.
Right. And what do you guys have planned for the big release day on Tuesday?
I think we're gonna sleep. I don't know. I don't know if we have anything planned. We're gonna be in Philadelphia. I know that All Time Low's in town. We'll probably go out and have you know, some milk and cookies just to celebrate. So we'll see.
You guys have released many albums and stuff, but what's one of the most memorable like party nights or release parties that you had?
I think we had Lights and Sounds release party in New York City, which was pretty crazy. We all got dressed up and went to a club, and there was like the rope and the thing, and I mean, it's too much for me, you know. Give me a pub and a good jukebox and some whiskey and some beer and good friends, and that's really all you need. But things have definitely been, you know, wild for us. You know, 2003, 2004, 2005, great years for us, and the music industry's changed a little bit, and we're hoping to get a little bit of that glimmer back in our eye.
And finally, what was it like working with Hopeless Records this time instead of after being on Capitol for so long?
They were great. I mean, they really just picked up where Capitol left off. We're fortunate. We have, you know, almost 10 years of touring under our belt, and we've amassed these amazing fans that have followed us, and the business is changing. I think it's just a snapshot of, you know, what you can and can't do. And right now, even though we had a great partnership with you know, Capitol Records, we didn't have any of those horror stories where the president's telling you to wear this and, you know, put on the clown shoes and dance and things like that. So you know, we're really fortunate. We missed our relationship with Capitol Records, but again, Hopeless is a great partner. They've let us do what we want to do. They picked up where Capitol left off, and they're doing more than they've ever done for a band before. And I think, you know, when you look at a record label and you look at a roster of all these amazing bands, for them to say, okay, well, we're going to focus on Yellowcard, it's amazing. So, you know, our hearts and, you know, go out to Hopeless for helping us out, and, you know, we're really excited to be on board with them.
Well, thanks a lot for your time.
No
we have
worries.
a sick Sean Mackin here from Yellowcard.
I'm shaking it off.
Make sure you check out on March 22nd. Their album available worldwide when you're thinking through Say Yes. Thanks again.
Thank you.